Chauncey Hill Mall set for redevelopment. Business owners must vacate by August 1st. So Chauncey Hill Mall is the strip mall that's at the top of the hill as you drive up into the Purdue University campus. It's been there for ages. All sorts of businesses have come and gone. The Discount Den, its longtime home, was there before they moved out in the first round of scare about the building being demolished. Right now, Five Guys is there. That's the area that we're talking about. This building has been purchased a number of years ago by one of the development groups rather, that own one of the buildings there in the area. I want to say it's the group that owns Rise, but I don't have that in front of me. But this has been in the works for a very long time, the strip mall, and let's face it, it's awfully dated. They haven't really put much money into it in a long, long time. I mean, it's not decrepit by any means, but, it is dated. Been in about, oh, goodness, I was going to say 5 years, but it might be more like 10 years that this has been in the offing. And, COVID happened and that helped delay stuff, but it's finally happening. All the businesses were told they have to be out by August 1st. What made this a little bit controversial is the fact that business owners were not given much notice at all. They were only given a couple of weeks notice at most. So one of these businesses I know had talked about the fact they had just bought a bunch of new kitchen equipment. Now, everybody knew that this was coming. They just didn't know when. So it really was a gamble to keep your location open then, most likely. But, what else can you do? So those guys have all got to move. The Where Else bar is going across the street back to State Street. Five Guys is not announced where they're going yet. Sounds like maybe they might have a place in the new building that's going up. Again, reading between the lines there. Maybe they'll build their own standalone building. Not sure who else is there, but the building's going to get torn down, and they're going to build another high-rise apartment complex there focused on Purdue students. It's going to be 13 stories. It's going to have green space in front where the parking lot is right now. So we're going to lose a little bit of parking there in the area. But that was retail parking that was dedicated to the Chauncey Hill Mall. I mean, the signs all around. If you're leaving the property, you're going to be towed, that sort of thing. So we're not really losing resident parking or student parking or anything like that. That was retail parking that was assigned to that. And that's all, I think, in the effort of making the Purdue campus fringe a little more of a walkable neighborhood area. They've been, moving traffic away from the State Street area so that it flows around campus instead of through campus. So it's really kind of the next step in that. So it'll be another high-rise apartment. We all know that the housing inventory is pinched nationally, but really around the Purdue area. So any little bit probably helps. I mean, there's no panacea to the number of housing units that are needed, but you got to do something. And these guys bought the property. They're going to raise the building and buy something new and build something new. That's just the way of it, isn't it? That's development. That's business. So say goodbye if you had fond memories of those spaces. They will soon be facing the proverbial wrecking ball. I imagine it'll be a lot of backhoes and diggers and that sort of thing. I don't think they're going to be bringing out the wrecking ball for a strip mall. Could be wrong. But hit that like and subscribe button. Check out our entire library of more than 150 videos about all things Lafayette, West Lafayette, New County, real estate, where to live, where to eat, where to shop, fun things to do. Check them